What's going on, YouTube? RJ here from Zoom Collectibles, back at it again. And before we kick today's video, I really want to take a moment and thank all of you for sharing my content, for liking, for subscribing, and for commenting, giving me any sort of feedback necessary. And trust me, I do read through the comments and I take all feedback into consideration. Today's video is going to be a little bit different, and we'll get to the whole 100 subscriber giveaway at the end of the video, so stay tuned for that. All right, so join me as we go through my pre-order list for 2021 coming up next. All right, so let's start off with one of the pieces that we're going to be waiting on for 2021. It's going to be the Wasp Studio Blue Eyes White Dragon. We already saw the Dark Magician that I unboxed, and that video is doing pretty good, so thank you all for watching and for supporting. Now this piece right here, to be honest, there's two versions. There's the blue version and then there's the exclusive white version, which is sold out. I went for the white version since I think it's a better version of the character, a little bit more accurate. Excuse me. So this piece right here, right now, like I said, the white version is sold out, so I'm gonna give you a look at the blue version. It looks pretty similar to the Dark Magician. You know, he's standing in front of the tablet, he's standing in front of his card. Hopefully we don't have this issue where the card won't want to slide in and I won't have to Gorilla Glue the whole statue. But all in all, I think it looks great. Hopefully that blast in the middle looks way better than the Dark Magician effect from the end of his staff. I don't know when this piece will be coming in, but I'm sure as hell very excited to get it in. And whenever I get it in, I'm going to jump right into it, okay? I can't wait to get my hands on the statue. And, you know, we don't really get many Yu-Gi-Oh statues out there. So just the fact that Wasp Studio is taking the time to give us versions of the characters, it's pretty sweet. They do have another statue that they did. They did a Dark Magician girl that I did not pick up. It's sold out. They also have a Pharaoh and a Slifer statue that, to be honest, I wish I could have picked up, but I can still do so. But I just feel like if you're not gonna do Kaiba and Obelisk or Merrick and Ra, then I just don't feel inclined to jump on that statue, because then it's just, the whole story is not going to be told. I don't know if anybody feels that way about it, but I do. So I'm still on the fence on whether I should get that one or not, but it's a great piece. Like, it has the magical hats, it has Karibo on it. It's really good. I'm going to show you a picture so you can see it. It's really good. Let me know if you think I should get it or not. Let's see. Let's see what the audience says, and we'll go from there. Now, next on our list, it's going to be this Gon from Hunter x Hunter. Spoilers if you have not watched Hunter x Hunter. So, spoilers if you have not watched Hunter x Hunter, skip this part of the video. All right? We do not get enough Hunter x Hunter statues. And this is, aside from the fact that this is an amazing statue, I just want to say that's a bit sad that we don't get much Hunter x Hunter merchandise. And I really don't get why. I don't know if they're like very strict with their licenses and all this stuff, which is a whole nother subject. But just to have this statue, I know a lot of people are not fan of the hair. They're not really fan of the piece itself, if I'm being very honest. But to me, hey, it looks good. I just love that scene when he's just smashing Neferpido's head over and over and over again, and you see Gon break that scene for me, when I saw that scene, I had to stop watching Hunter x Hunter because it broke me. It literally broke me. I stopped watching Hunter x Hunter for probably like 2 months. I couldn't deal with it. Call me crazy, but I just couldn't deal with it. Now, this is 1/6 scale, which means it's usually up to probably like 22, roughly 23 inches height, 50 centimeters if you like to use centimeters, 50 centimeters wide, which is again more or less the same, and then 44.5 centimeters deep, depending on how you want to display it. So I pre-ordered this one just a couple weeks ago. It's from Jumper Studio, and I think they're gonna do a Killua next. So I would definitely be picking up that Killua, and they're gonna do Kurapika and Leorio, but I just really don't care for those two. And I love the characters, but not so much to spend that statue money, excuse me, on them. So I'm definitely excited to see how that Killua comes out. And this Gon, to be honest, he is not my Gon. I like Gon, in his 14-year-old, 15, 12, whatever you guys want to say, how old he is. I like him like that. But the scene right here is just so good. So good. Such an important part of the anime itself. And wow. R.I.P. Kite. We did him right. So the next one we got in line is actually one that I personally love. Now it's Rengoku from SDS Studio. And my oh my. This Rengoku right here in top of the Mugen train. Or the Mugen train. I don't know how you guys would say it. But look at the detail on this guy. I mean, I know there's some photo effects with the fire and whatnot, but for those of you that don't know, Rengoku is the flame/fire Hashira on Demon Slayer. And I believe he's the top Hashira at the moment on the series. I don't necessarily agree he is the best, but his rank is, I believe, number 1. I could be totally wrong on that, so do not quote me on that. Now, I will not spoil the movie. I already saw it. This piece, I mean, it's really good. I know a lot of people are not really a fan of the portrait. I am. I'm okay with that. I'm a sucker for clear resin. There's some clear resin on the fire, some clear resin on the base. And it comes with an alternate portrait of his battle with one of the upper moons. So it just looks great. That scene right there, it was incredible. So if you saw the movie, you know. And if you haven't watched the movie, which obviously I would understand, you need to go watch that movie ASAP as soon as it hits the theaters. This scene right here, oh my God, it's just, get ready, guys and girls. This is just gonna be so dreadful. I'm sorry. So no spoilers, I promise. So we got a good look at Rengoku here. And here's another look at the base. I cannot explain what that is, but you can see there's some clear resin, and I'm not gonna explain for spoiler wise, but it looks great. That base looks phenomenal in my opinion, and I'm in love with it. Now, continuing our anime lineup and Demon Slayer lineup, here's my guy Tanjiro. Now Tanjiro, he is phenomenal on this statue. So what are we seeing here? We're seeing his water breathing and fire breathing techniques, as well as some blood demon art. I recognize that as Blood Demon art because I've seen Nezuko do it. I have not read the manga. I just watched this anime. I just watched the anime. I don't read the manga. Try not to kill me. But to be honest, even though I have no idea what is going on this scene, it's just crazy that he's using both breathing techniques at the same time while using Blood Demon art. I don't know how. Do not tell me why, how long, what's going on. I really don't want to know. Okay? But I just love this piece. A lot of people were complaining about his portrait not being done right, which again, I will say I do not have a problem with his portrait. To me, he looks just fine. This is from TNT Studio. Now, TNT has been known for putting out some great statues out there. You can get them from FNC, Anime Collect, Favorite GK, whichever is your go-to anime statue distributor. But rest assured, they're going to have TNT on there. So, to be honest, to me, this is the perfect Tanjiro statue right now. Now, this is what I will call an impulse buy. I haven't done an impulse buy since I finished collecting Funko Pops. I still have some Funko Pops that I get here and there, but I just do really impulse buy pops all the time. I got to a point where I think I had like 400 or something like that, and it was just so overwhelming. So now my collection is shaved down to probably I don't know, enough for me not to be going crazy because I see them everywhere I look. I have them in this little corner, actually right behind you guys. If you guys would like to see that, let me know. I can definitely do a video on that collection. It's not, to me, it's a fun collection because it's a straight DC Marvel collection with no movie iterations whatsoever. So I collect strictly comic book. Some people like that, some people don't. If you want to see it, let me know. We can do it. All right, now moving on to my impulse buy. I did a thing. I saw Blue Sky Studio is what they're called. They did a Tanjiro bust. Yes, a Tanjiro bust. Now, need I say less or more? I'm a huge Tanjiro stan. Ever since I saw the series, I went crazy. So crazy. I even got him tattooed on my arm here. I don't know if you can see it there. But I'm a huge Tanjiro fan. So I saw this bus, and to me, it felt like a great idea. I was like, oh my God, there's a bus. I need to get it. So I did. I got it. Now, do I stand by it? I don't know. I have to wait till he comes. He looks really good. Hopefully, he's going to fit in here. Excuse me. Now, there's something about this bus that it's missing. There's something missing from it, and I don't know what it is. I love it when he has that that blue robe on him, and I love it when he has that mask, because that is a turning point on the series. But there's just something about his face that I feel like there's something missing. But not so much that it prevented me from getting it. So all in all, I think it's a great bust. I obviously don't have any busts here. I do have one bust that I've been waiting like a year and a half for, and I still think I'm gonna have to wait another year to get in here. But boy, oh boy, when I get that puppy in, it's gonna be so good. I promise you. This Tanjiro bust, it looks great. I like it. I think it just looks too cartoony for me, but I still got it, so I can't really talk smack. Here we got another angle of it, and I will say this from the get-go. The Hanafuda earrings, they could have been done better. So I don't know if that's gonna be their final product. I hope it isn't, because I will have to go crazy and paint them. I don't know how, but I'll have to paint them for real. So hopefully I don't have to get to that point, but he looks good. Now, moving on to another SDS studio statue is our Giyu Tomioka. I saw the statue a couple months ago, and when I saw it, I knew immediately I had to get it. Now, there's a ton of Tomiokas out there. A lot of people will fight you to the end on which version looks the best, which one's more realistic, which one's more dynamic, which one is just a better representation of the character. I feel like this is the best representation of the character. If you've seen the anime or if you read the manga, you know his way of attacking, his water breathing forms are very smooth. You get that silky smooth transition with the water, and I think this is a great representation of it. It gives you an idea he's going to do something. He's definitely getting ready to battle. You just don't know what it is. Now, it comes with LED lights, which is okay. It's kind of cool. So I would love to see how it looks. And it comes with an alternate portrait. Now, this one is again 1/6 scale. Usually I like to keep it 1/6 scale. So we'll see how he looks when he gets here, but to be honest, I'm very, very stoked about this one. This one is going to pair nicely with that Rengoku, since they're both from the same studio. Although that Rengoku is kind of missing, you know, some more dynamic stuff with the fire, but hey, wow, this Tomioka looks so good. Let's see what else we got here. We've got, moving away from the anime a little bit. We have this guy incoming. We got this Darkseid from Tweeterhead coming in. I ordered exclusively from Tweeterhead, so let me tell you guys how this works. When you order from Tweeterhead, you're gonna get the exclusive for the same price. It doesn't matter. Now, as of late, I think Tweeterhead has been giving probably like a very small amount of exclusives to Sideshow, and you can also probably get the exclusive from Sideshow, which is what I did with one of the pieces we're going to talk about next. Now, this Darkseid, he looks great. He looks amazing. Sideshow did their premium format Darkseid, and for those of you that don't know what a premium format is, it's a fancy word for 1/4 scale. Now, 1/4 scale is too big for me, and it's too expensive for me. Now, yes, would I love to have a 1/4 scale statue collection? Yeah, I would. I wouldn't mind, to be honest, but it's too expensive and they're too big. If I were to have like 1/4 scales here, there probably wouldn't be many of them. Although the details are a little bit better, I guess. But the only thing you could probably see me eventually one day getting is like a 4th scale Doomsday or Swamp Thing. You know, characters that are actually big, that I want to see big. It doesn't make sense for anybody to do 1/6 scale Swamp Thing or 1/6 scale Doomsday. It just doesn't, right? So this Darkseid comes with an alternate portrait. You can display him without the shoulder blades. It comes with a mother box. I think it comes with 2 mother boxes. And it comes with a Superman cape that he's grabbing. I tried to find the pictures online, and frankly, I couldn't find them, so I apologize. But hey, my apology is not needed so much since we're gonna get him pretty soon here on the channel. That's right, he's already here in the U.S. We're just waiting for them to get it back in the office so they can ship it. So any day now, I'm gonna do an unboxing of this guy, and we're gonna enjoy it. And listen, hashtag restore the Snyder Cut. Come on. Now, this Darkseid looks amazing. I love the pose. I love that his base is him basically in Apocalypse with fire. I mean, it doesn't get any better than this. The only thing I would have done better was probably doing like some Omega beams coming out, but I know, again, it's kind of hard. You have to use clear resin, and even if you do, it's such a small, fragile part of the statue, it was going to break. Quality control is going to be horrible with that. So listen, I do not fault them for not doing it. I just wish there was a way that we could do it that works. Now, here's another piece that I'm going to tell you guys from the get-go. I'm not a Superman guy. I know. I have a Superman right here. I'm not a Superman guy. When I say I'm not a Superman guy, it means I'm not a fan of his. I don't hate the character. I like him. I just feel like he's just too overpowered for no reason, which is another debate. We can debate that later on. But I will admit, this statue had me rejoicing. Okay, this statue from Tweeterhead, this new Superman 2.0. Oh my God. I mean, if I have to compare it to this one, I really don't know what happened to him. What happened to this guy? Like, he's just... Either way, this Superman includes an alternate portrait. He has that long hair one that I know a lot of people like. Personally, my Superman does not have long hair. Has to have that curl here at the front, which is the other portrait. And I think both of them come with the red eyes. So that's pretty good. I mean, the colors, everything looks great. His pose is just amazing. His base is, again, very similar to this one, just a little bit taller, a little bit more dynamic. He's not in that, we call it Captain Morgan pose, the one Batman has. Superman doesn't have it, but Green Lantern has it. And Shazam doesn't have it because I believe Shazam slightly falls in that Tweeterhead 2.0 part of the statues. Now, Superman, I mean, he looks great. I'm going to show you some more pictures here, but the way his cape flows, the way his pose, look at his muscles on his thighs, look at that Superman logo that stands out from his chest. You know, he looks great. He looks like, I don't know if there's a lot of people that are fans of Justice League, the animated series. It feels like I took Superman out of that cartoon, buffed him up a little bit, and made him into a statue. This is how it feels like. I mean, right now, look at the detail on the suit, the wrinkles. I mean, listen. Shad, you outdid yourself with this Superman. I cannot wait to see that Batman, and I cannot wait to see Wonder Woman. And hey, I can't wait to see Flash and Arrow, and Green Arrow, and Aquaman. All right, can't wait to see those. I know I'm always commenting on the Tweeterhead fans Facebook group about it, but hey, listen, Shad, listen. We need those. I need those. I really But nevertheless, I know we're going to get them. It's just a matter of being patient. All right, so right now, I believe that's it for our pre-orders. Oh, no, actually, it's not. Let me look for something real quick. All right. So, I have this Exodia bust coming in. Oh my god, I get like a little kid when I talk about this guy. I've been waiting so much for this one. It says it's a Exodia full scale limited edition bust. It's from Taka Corp Studio. Listen, let's be honest. This is probably like 1/10 of how Exodia would be. This is not a life-size bust. A life-size bust would take the size of my house. And nonetheless, this statue looks incredible. Here are some prototype pictures from a convention they did in Japan. And this thing looks just incredible. I really cannot believe we are about to get an Exodia bust. Like, I couldn't even dream of this when I was a kid. This is great. Dude, this is great. Now, whenever I'll get it, it's going to be a lengthy video for sure. And I'm going to freak out and I'm going to geek out because Exodia was my go-to guy when I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh! With my best friend at some point in my life, right? So this is going to be amazing. I'm going to be very honest. I'm just afraid of how big this thing is going to be. I have a place where I want to put it. Same with the Tanjiro bus. Tanjiro bus, actually, I would love to put it here. I hope it fits there. Now, the Exodia bust would go somewhere in the display I got over here. Hopefully he fits, because if he doesn't, I'm going to have to find a way to get him to fit somewhere in this place. There's no option. We have to get him somewhere. So that's it for today's video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Let me know if you enjoyed this type of content. We can also talk about the statues that I regret not buying, the statues that I'm still on the fence about buying. And not only statues, we can talk about action figures. We can talk about Funko Pops too. You know, whatever you guys want to see, just let me know. And I'll be willing to do it. If it's something you want me to do, I'll be willing to do it. We can talk about anime, we can talk about movies, as far as Marvel, DC, you know, we can do that any day. So please let me know down in the comment section down below. And oh, my drum roll sucks. We have a winner for our first giveaway in the channel. That's right. So I'm gonna put their username right here. And please message me at zoomcollectibles@gmail.com, or you can just send me a direct message through Instagram so you can claim your prize. Listen, don't feel discouraged if you didn't win. We're going to do more giveaways. I don't know if it's always going to be a $50 Amazon gift card, but I'm really going to try and make it more something that you guys could really enjoy. So my goal is to give back to the community the same way the community has given back to me a lot of times. So did I win a lot of giveaways? No, but I met amazing people that helped me do a lot of things. A lot of people gave me a lot of things. A lot of people hooked me up with a lot of things. So I want to be that for you guys. And listen, now the next goal is going to be getting to that 250 mark. I think 250 is a reasonable goal to get there. Let's get to 250 and we'll start working out the details of that giveaway. It might be a statue. It might not be. It might be an action figure. It might be a Funko Pop. Who knows? we'll get to it when we get closer. But for now, stay tuned. And as always, zoom out.